Howdy, it's Michael Exile again. Welcome to another Hunt Showdown video. In my previous video, I discussed the teaser trailer for events coming to Hunt and what could be in store for the future of the game. Fast forward to now, the Halloween event is here, and while my speculation was not 100% correct, I can't say I'm entirely disappointed with what we got. If you'd like to know what my speculations were, go check out my last video as I won't discuss it much here. Instead, I'll be discussing how the event works, including rewards, my experience with it, whether it's worth playing or not, and my feedback moving forward. So let's kick it off with how the event works and how you can earn some free skins. I'll cover this briefly since I'm sure a lot of you have already played the event, but you're given an event tab on the lobby menu which displays a ton of useful information like your progress in the event, the lore for the event, and how you earn points towards your progress. To unlock all the rewards, you must break pumpkins around the maps in Bounty Hunt or Quick Play. These pumpkins can be on scarecrows, on the ground, in buildings, or on the butcher, and each have their own point values. You may also boost your event point earnings by using a worm seed syringe, which is stackable and gives you a 25% bonus per syringe. So if you have a trio and you all bring 4 syringes each and you stack them, you can get 300% bonus points. Also, you do not lose your event points beyond death, unlike bounties and cash registers. The first legendary skin for this event is earned by simply logging into the game. The second skin that you can earn is unlocked at 200 event points, and the third and fourth skin are unlocked at 400 event points respectively. So that would make a total of 1,000 event points to unlock the entire event. You also earn hunt dollars, blood bonds, and consumables in between each skin. Once you reach the end of the progress bar for the event, each event point that you earn will be converted to 1 blood bond with a cap of 500. And just as a side note, if you are playing within the first 3 days, you'll be hard capped to 1 skin per day. The reasoning for this is so you log in during the event for multiple days instead of earning everything in one. As for my experience with this event, I can't say it has been anything more than acceptable. Earning the first skin took me about an hour on stream, which isn't so bad, except you can't really earn anything else for the rest of the day, and I've been told others have reached the cap in less time than me. Every event point you earn beyond this hard cap earns you nothing, so the time I spent playing beyond that first hour was basically just playing normal bounty hunt. Sure, the maps have pumpkins and the bosses are themed, but I prefer to spend the majority of my time during events not completely forgetting that an event exists to begin with. On top of this, the event lasts a week and provides 4 legendary skins, which are great looking, except earning skins is something we are kind of used to by now, with blood bonds being easy to earn normally. To its credit, the game did convince players to log in, as earlier when I started playing, the servers were maxed out and I had to wait for a server to free up. But I can't say with certainty that it has already lost its charm for some players. So, that begs the question, is it worth playing? Well, if you love playing Hunt and you just want some extra skins, yeah, of course, like why would you pass on free skins? And I'd say the same thing to returning players as well. If you're waiting for content to drop for a while, chances are you're not going to get much more than this for a little bit, so might as well just jump in and get those free skins. I'd say most players will probably appreciate how grindy this event isn't in comparison to other events in other games. The skins are nice, and the event is delivered in a way that any player can jump in and earn the rewards with ease. You don't have to be a god gamer to get these skins. Beyond this, if you're looking for a change to the gameplay and atmosphere, you might not want to bother with this one. But what about the people that see the events buzzword and are interested in buying the game? Well, I know all too well that there are people out there that buy games based on this kind of content, because I'm guilty of this myself. And my answer to that question is only buy the game if you are aware that the event content can potentially be lacking for the foreseeable future and you still think the game seems fun at its core. Otherwise, give it some time. While I love Hunt, the content drops are going to be a little bit lacking for a while, I feel like, so I wouldn't buy the game for this reason alone. Overall, I still believe that events are the right direction to go with Hunt Showdown. It's just delivered poorly in its first iteration. Hunt Showdown offers such a great canvas for an event like a Halloween event, and I think they just missed the mark. The design for the atmosphere, and the monsters, and the guns, and the skins, and the bosses could be so much better than it is currently, and if they added a more complete experience to these events, it'd be a much better time in my opinion. But I do acknowledge that Hunt is a hard game to implement such content into without compromising the integrity of its core gameplay. The fact that the game is difficult as is without any other content added to it currently just throws things like gameplay altering items, weapons, and maybe even enemies out the window. Just imagine the game was made a little bit too easy for some people because of the syringe having a certain effect on you, or having a monster kill you faster than you can find actual players and stuff like that. Like, there's probably a lot of things that you have to take into account before adding them into events like this. Content such as this could really hurt the game, and it's not what it needs right now. With that being said, I have a few ideas for feedback that could be useful for events in the future. My first idea being increased rewards, different ways of earning rewards, and an increased duration of the event. This event currently just feels like I'm logging in for daily challenges, except it's not challenging at all. Not to mention the event has hard caps for the rewards due to how little content it offers and how fast it is to earn it. Next, I would like to see the environment and enemies be changed so much more than they are currently. Give us a blood moon for Halloween, snow maps for Christmas, more rabid zombies with glowing eyes for Halloween, reindeers dying on the ground, and sleighs scattered on the map for Christmas. These are just examples, but I'd like to actually be reminded that an event is happening in-game even when I'm not actively searching for an alternate objective. And finally, as difficult as I know it may be, add some small changes to mechanics, whether it's via syringes, weapons, or other means. Maybe have the blood moon mentioned earlier be an actual in-game time cycle, and when it starts, give everyone a second of dark sight. Allow us to bring in empty syringes to extract a fluid from event monsters to do the same. These are just some outlandish ideas, but you get the point. Again, I know this is probably unlikely, but I just wanted to throw some ideas out there. Before I end this video, I really want to make it clear that I do enjoy this event still. I just think there's a lot they could do with it that could make it even better than it already is. Even if I've been critical, this is a game I'm very passionate about, and I really do want to see it succeed. And for those that are still being critical of this event, just keep in mind this is their first event. I'm sure they're only going to get better with time, especially if we give our constructive feedback, and they're probably playing it safe right now because this game is pretty hard to alter without breaking the core mechanics, I'd imagine. Like, you don't want to have a game be made easier or harder than it already is, you know? So I think if we just keep giving our constructive feedback, we'll see the event of our dreams eventually, but for now, just enjoy what we've got, enjoy it while we can, and we'll probably get a better event next time around. But this is it for me. If you'd like to discuss what I spoke about in this video further, you can always join me on Twitch over at twitch.tv/MichaelExile, or on my Discord, the Small Game Society. We'd love to have you. All my links will be in the description below. But for now, leave a like if you enjoyed, a dislike if you didn't, and let me know what I can do better in the comments. And as always, I'll see you in the bayou.